Welcome Aquarius to chakra reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay friends, let's see what's going on with you this month and which chakra is most important to you. We have miracle going straight to the solar plexus of I can do it with the intention. Making sure you have your intentions set. This card is talking about having integrity and knowing that you are a part of the light and being a part of the light, right? And lighting the way for others. So incoming miracles, gifts, rewards, okay? Very nice. Let's see what's going on over here. We have inner strength coming out with the solar plexus again. So really getting deep within this solar plexus of this intention and really wanting to do things and really wanting a miracle, wanting things to change. Okay, and having the clarity with the third eye over here, being able to see the things come at you, see the changes occurring within your life, and having the crown chakra come out, which is up here at the top of your head, for the peace. Bringing in peace. Maybe that's all the miracle really is. It would be a miracle if I could just have some peace. You know, some peace and quiet, some peace of mind. Just be peaceful inside. For some of you, that's all it is, right? Just be happy and just have the strength to keep moving forward and give me some peace, right? I could rest easy. Release the dark wound and let love live is kind of being under the inner strength. Under the clarity, you're having the new birth, guarded diligently. And under the peace, you have defend the world. Oh, I'm sorry, defend to the end the worthwhile, excuse me. So yeah, defend to the end worthwhile. Wow, so those are some very powerful cards, and you have this card right here, super powerful. Bringing in this change and seeing this change and bringing in this new rebirth will make you even stronger, right? Strong for all these different kinds of reasons with the inner strength. So the inner strength, it's talking about you have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We are all a part of the universe, which has a magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. You are being invited to connect to it. Acknowledge and call upon the incredible strength that lies within yourself, right? That deep strength. Life may be challenging for you at the present, and you are reminded that you have the tools and the abilities to conquer anything that comes your way. Whether it is emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, know that you have the strength to move through it and come out the other end empowered. Wow. Now that's very empowering because we have this card here, which she looks empowered. She looks like she has been through it all and come out a warrior no matter what. And look, she's even got a wise old owl on her head. So growing and knowing, and you have this birth over here. Wow. That's amazing, Aquarius. It's just showing, you know, you get down to getting deep within yourself, you can really feel this change. You can really have, this kind of change is going to be more like kind of a phoenix change, right? Burning down to the ground. I mean, look, she looks like she's ashes with lightning in her. So definitely burning down to the ground and then coming new again. Love the phoenix ones because they're different from butterflies, right? Butterflies are great changes. You know, it's a metamorphosis going on. You know, you go from one butterfly to the next, but this one's really bringing you down to the ground, to ashes, to fly up. Wow. So it's up to you to take on the challenge and rise from the ashes. There it is. Rise from the ashes. You may be required to look at a situation from a different point of view, or even be willing to let go of old belief system that is weakening your inner strength. Whatever it is you're being asked to do, you are guided through this. Make sure you listen and put it into action. You have courage of a lion, and it's time to roar and embrace this part of you in its totality. Wow. So, you know, and we actually do have this. This is that moment where it's like, do I give up? You know, sometimes you just want to throw your hands in the air and you're like, I give up. But then there's this peace in you when somebody comes at you or says something, you're like, that's not, you know what? I'm not going to. Something snaps, right? And you're like, you know what? No, wait, I'm not giving up. Wait, hold on a second. Stop. I'm planting my feet. I'm getting strong, and there is no way you're going to push me over, right? And that's all of a sudden that inner strength coming back because you realize, wait, I am stronger than this. You know, wait a minute. Never say die, right? That's that never say die piece inside of you, right? That fight. So it's like flight or fight. Well, that fight is going to come out. And that's why it's release the dark wound and let love live. And that's exactly what you're going to do, because you're going to find this inner courage within you, this lion piece it says, okay, and release this, because you're going to say, you know what, I'm tired of this. This is a dead fish. I'm not carrying dead fish anymore. It's stinky, it's rotten, and I'm tired of it. I deserve more. Wow, empowering. That's where the empowerment comes from. Realizing that's a dead fish. It doesn't matter what the wound is. You're just going to, you know what? I have other things to do. I can't be living in the past. I can't be carrying this around. It's heavy. It's weighing me down. And it's definitely not empowering. For sure. Right? So with the inner strength, yeah. Because right now you have these kind of anxieties that's going on around you. So you definitely need to reach in there, grab that inner strength. Wow, with the Judgment card coming out. Oh my God. Now that's a major arcana of total rebirth, retribution, regeneration, rebirth. Wow, you know? And this is you saying, you know what? I'm going to be my own judge, and I'm going to judge this, and I have this judgment call, and this is it. This is it, right? Really grabbing it now. And I love this too, because remember, judgment is also a part of, anytime you see the justice, you see the judgment, you see that lady karma coming out. These are karmic cards. And it's saying, yeah, listen to this. Karma's going to come out. It's going to be on your side. This is good karma coming out. And it's almost like it's whispering in your ear saying, let's go, right? Forget all that. Let's go. You've got something bigger, better planned for you. And this dead fish isn't it. Breaking the chains. Maybe even taking a little bit of what you might think is a little bit of a self-sacrifice for something. Maybe you do feel it's a little bit of a self-sacrifice, right? Getting into that meditation mode, kind of hanging around. Wow. And then there's that strength. And this is, of course, is going to be, I just heard it, it is the inner strength. It's not just that strength where I'm big, I'm strong, or the strength that you're used to using that says I'm big and I'm strong and I'm, you know, I can carry my own weight. I know what I'm doing. That kind of, this, you know, the inner strength is so different from all the strengths that we use on a normal daily basis. We use brute strength. We use, man, she's strong and she's got that, right? This is even deeper. This is deeper. This is that when they see you do this, they're like, what the hell just happened? Yeah. It's like you hadn't seen nothing, right? That's when all of a sudden that Wonder Woman, that Superman comes out, and that's a whole nother role, right? Okay, so we have this clarity. We have this clarity coming out. Once you let this go, you know, and you get this miracle and you see things changing and you realize things are happening. Things are really taking control, right? You're going to see it happen. You're going to get this clarity. You're going to have these visions. You're going to get intuitive. You're going to feel the unity within yourself. You're going to see things once again clear. You're going to see things clear for what they are. And then this new birth is going to happen over here. And this new birth is talking about the creative process, the opening of a new cycle of life. That's that 100% now, that phoenix rising. There's a time of vulnerability. You might even feel a little vulnerable because you did something so deep within your soul and yourself, and you're like, you might feel like you opened up a little too much, and so you may need to rest a little, you know, because you feel a little vulnerable, right? So the vulnerability of this action is actually very natural and appropriate to happen. So this is the time that you need to kind of rest. See what you did, visualize what's going on. Maybe you're even seeing things, all kinds of things from different points of view. And if you are opening up to let others know, you know, I mean, it's just that vulnerability of just knowing you have all of this open. All your chakras are open. I mean, you are just, I don't know, guys. So like a hindsight 2020 is so different from what you're used to. And you just need to back down. And I encourage you to do so. It's kind of like those of you who do shadow work. It makes you very vulnerable to everything, right? So you want to rest. So that downtime's good. This is normal. Okay? Because you've just become so powerful. You've used all this inner soul strength. I don't know how many of you are psychic, but when you do these psychic readings, you get this energy burst and then it drains the crap out of you. You know, when I'm done doing readings and I'm done listening and I'm done using my psychic side, I'm very drained. I'm very tired. First, it gives you this big burst and then you just get really tired. You're draining a part of a different side of energy, and this is exactly what's happening. Okay, so yeah, you're going to feel a little vulnerable, and I feel a little vulnerable, but my vulnerabilities are more to the other side. So you know what I mean? So, and those, you know, who are psychic, you know what I'm talking about. So I get tired. I want to shut down really fast, right? As quick as possible. But yeah, and so you do, and you don't want people attacking you right now because you're doing something so wonderful, because you know you're empowered. Okay. So just make sure that you're kind of resting during this time. Then you're going to go into this crown over here because you are at peace, right? You're finding the peace because you've done all these amazing things. And then this is when this power is going to come back up again once you rest. And then you're going to feel so different. It's a part of growth. This is all self-growth. This chakra reading is really about getting your chakras balanced, how to use them, how to keep them balanced, how to keep yourself where you're supposed to be, and really self-growth, all in one. Yeah, because you're learning. See, you're observing with the clarity. You're learning, you're observing, and you're watching. And it's almost like, for some of you, if you've ever, you know, been in this kind of thing, you know, you're looking at yourself in a different point of view. So you're kind of observing yourself in some ways as well. Kind of like a shadow side, right? Because, and a lot of you probably will use shadow side to do this. Those of you who really know how to do that, because you'll say that's the easiest way for me to, you know, observe that. And you'll be observing and learning and all these new techniques and all these things, and really kind of watching yourself. And you will be learning. It's a great learning process. And once you learn it, you'll know how to do it again, right? So so you can stay happy with the Three of Cups. It'll make you so happy. And you're going to have that peace and that happy and that joy. You know, once again, in Eight of Coins, really inspecting, really observing, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And probably watching yourself from kind of a sideline point of view. I was really paying attention to everything that's going on around you, because you're going to be very open, right? Very open to the understanding of what is going on, and you know, maybe even paying attention to a partner, right? If this is all about a partner, like, you hurt me, you know, I'm kind of watching you, you know, because I've kind of had, you know, enough is enough, or however this is. Take it how it resonates, because, you know, because yeah, the focus over here is, you know, is directed straight on this, and working really hard. And if you need more training, to keep doing this, just keep doing the same process. No one said it was easy. I'm not expecting you to say, oh, I did this in 2 hours, or I did this over the weekend, right? Keep practicing, keep training, because sometimes it is displeasurable getting to pleasure. Plain and simple. That's why a lot of people won't do this. I'm just saying. They don't want to bring up the displeasure. They try to hide from it, or they don't think that it's necessary, or, you know, but they would rather walk around with it than try to grow from it, right? Okay, so the peace, and then the defend to the end, the worthwhile. We have to totally look that card up because that one's awesome. Listen to this one. This one says, beneath the illusions, pretty as they may seem, you may know what is real. Beneath the lies, sweet though they may sound, you know what is worthwhile. All that is genuinely and truly essential for the heart to throb with life is worthwhile. Anything that dulls it or suffocates its vibrant aliveness must be questioned, challenged, and more than likely cast aside, for the heart is the key to the living and authentic life. And that's kind of interesting because you have all these cards too that are kind of watching and learning. And like I said, maybe you're paying attention to, you know, a loved one or a friend or whatever, and you're like, I don't know, maybe you're questioning things. You know, maybe you're doing this, you know, maybe your third eye because you're in your soul. So maybe your soul's already questioning these things like, you know, Aquarius, I want you, you know, to look at this person. I want you to look at what this dead fish is. I want you to pay attention to what this backpack is that you're wearing, right? And see how heavy it is. So it feels like you're already in this process here. And this is just reassuring you that kind of like if you have anything left over, let's defend it and defend yourself, right? And try to get rid of maybe more, and defender of the heart as a sacred warrior. Wow. Okay. But do not, I want to make this very clear, because like I said, if you guys are going through shadow work over here to get this way, careful of the shadow. You know, there's a good shadow and a bad shadow. Be careful of the bad shadow. The bad shadow tells you bad things, right, about yourself. It criticizes yourself, or you're trying to criticize yourself. So don't listen to the one that says, oh, stop being so sensitive. Stop being this and that. You know what I mean? Because those are dangerous. That's not helping you grow. That's criticism, fear, doubt, and untruths. Okay? You don't want those. So as soon as you hear those, you tell yourself, oh, no, I don't think so. Not today, Satan, right? Not today. You know? Not going to happen. And then bring yourself back to the peace. Because we do that. That's a part of the pain. So make sure that you don't allow yourself to do that to you. Or say, the one that I hear the most when I'm doing these readings, when I do one-on-one personal readings, is, I can't do it. It's too much. No. Where's your inner strength? That's not true. That's the biggest lie you can tell yourself. I hear that one more than any of them. Okay? That's the biggest one. That's where the weakness starts coming back through. Okay, so with the peace, remember, you are a sacred warrior. You can do anything you put your mind to. You don't want it, don't have it. Because that's what the inner strength is going to say. You don't want that, then don't take it. It's worthless anyways. You learned whatever you learned from it, and then you need to leave it alone. Throw it away. Yes, mature, grow, 2 of Wands, everything, your peace and all the love and everything about you is maturing. Even your sacred warrior inside you is, oh my gosh, yes. Wow, and loving and adoring yourself now, you have this big piece of self-love that's just going to blast out at you. Wow, with the Star card. Getting to the goals, understanding where you're going, seeing this hopeful side. So it's going to be this kind of wishy-washy thing, guys. It always is, right? It always is, no matter what it is, whether it's chakras or spiritual growth or whatever it is, right? It's always wishy-washy. So I do feel this wishiness, but in the overall, you will get to the goal. Just keep defending yourself as a sacred warrior. Okay, and we'll get an angel card. Very beautiful, my friends. Meditation brings answers. Totally. If you believe, if you don't believe, well, that's 100, right? If you don't believe in the process, you're never going to do it anyways. You know? But Spirit always wants that to be known because there is a deep belief. right? A deep belief that you can do this, and making sure that when you believe in yourself, and trust in yourself, and trust that the angels and your guidance is there helping you. Okay, you could have this process done actually if you stay very strong. Wow, and you don't stop. A lot of you can have this process done within the next few weeks. Wow, I was going to say the next few months, but that's amazing. Amazing. Wow. Wow, that just shows how strong you are. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends, and good luck. And you will get this miracle. You keep going strong and you will have these miracles. Okay. And then things will grow and come at you. Life is going to be a little bit different at first, and then you'll notice it keeps growing and just keeps what? Maturing for you. Okay. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.